Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood Netman2939 here, and the beginning of the video's recording sort of messed up, so I'm doing it here in the editing. This is a rather unusual video where I wanted to talk about some pop culture stuff while playing Fortnite, and as you'll see me begin to talk about at the very beginning of the video, I say something like, I'm a little lazy about and don't have the technology right now to do a lot of editing, so I can't put a bunch of reference images. But what I can do is play Fortnite, talk about the things, and hopefully you can put two and two together yourself. I believe in you. Let's see how it works out.
Another edited video with reference imagery. I'm just gonna play Fortnite and tell you what I think about the havings and goings-ons of the world in pop culture right now. Specifically, I've been hearing a lot about this Mr. Beast situation. I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on it for fun because I do have a YouTube channel and I might as well use it while I have it, right? Speaking of which, if you are familiar with the channel, I usually just play games and talk about stuff. Usually just play games and don't even talk about stuff, but I'm gonna do this now. And there's still occasionally some of that. If you are wondering what happened to the fighting games, I'm still doing them. I just wanted to wait until I was ready to... I messed that up. I wanted to wait until I was ready to like actually edit a video and add some talky talk to it. Otherwise, have better milestones. Because it can be boring as shit to just have a video with me playing and not saying anything. Even I don't want to watch that shit. I don't know what made it. So, anyway, about this Mr. Beast guy. So for those of you who don't know, Mr. Beast is pretty much the most famous YouTuber in the world. He has 300-something million subscribers, and that's a lot. He got into a little bit of a jam, you might say, because his buddy, Chris, became his buddy Ava, went from he to she, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine. Nobody would get in trouble for that, not in 2024, but what happened is little Miss Ava turned out to be sort of a pedrophile. Is that how they say it these days? I don't know. I don't think I should be worried about being demonetized. He likes kids. What can I say? That's what I heard. So long story short, he's out here causing problems for the more famous friend of his. And that was not even the problem. That's not even the big deal, ironically. The problem was Ava's activities sort of put the golden boy back on the spotlight that he didn't want. Because turns out Mr. Beast kind of got himself famous through some shady stuff. But if you want to see, recommend checking out someone like Upper Echelon Gaming and even some of Asmongold's videos. But the short version, the easy to digest version that you can kind of watch or listen to while you watch me play Fortnite is that, what's his name? Mr. Beast. Basically, is like a damn used car salesman. But even more shady. He's been going around... Ugh, nice jump. He's been going around telling little kids, if you subscribe to my channel, you can win a PS5. If you subscribe to my channel, you can win a free car. Stuff like that. Just like really bullshit. Which is, you know, even if he was actually doing it, it's not exactly good content, you know? But he wasn't doing it. That's the real problem. He basically was only giving things to his friends, to people he's already, to people he knows, like buddies who work for him. Not even really giving much stuff away. And when he does give stuff away, he doesn't do it the way he says he's doing it. Like, so he has these marathons, right, where he would say, if you buy my shirt in the next 5 minutes, you might win some money. But then 5 minutes later, he'd be like, oh, well, actually, if you buy it in the next 10 minutes from now, we'll give you some money. But you just said 5 minutes. So basically, the people who bought that for 5 minutes were lied to. And that is legally a scam. And people kind of ignored this for a long time because A, he was popular, and B, they were kind of going at him the wrong way. Funny thing about trying to take somebody down, a lot of times if you focus on the wrong things, people don't take it seriously. For example, why do I keep forgetting to change my car shit? Wait a second. I don't like this car skin. I want the default. I keep forgetting. Like between every game I forget. It's a running gag at this point. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. No, seriously, where was I? It's still the human, so I'm not worried about it. There you go, there's this dude. He's talking about how he didn't do things by minutes, 2 minutes. Oh yeah. How you gotta focus on the right shit. Which I'm clearly not doing. Alright, so you're trying to take somebody down for being a shitty scammer, right? But then you also say something really stupid, like, oh, by the way, these chocolate bars are unhealthy for kids. They're going to cause obesity. And you know what everyone focuses on? That dumb shit. If you look at like all the arguments, all the threads, people would say, yeah, look at these guys over here saying that chocolate bars cause obesity. Well, why aren't you mad at Hershey's? Why aren't you mad at Milky Way? And, you know, Kit Kat bars and everything else. And that's a good point. Like, who gives a shit if it causes obesity? That is, like, not even a fraction of the issue. If you're focusing on that, you're focusing on the wrong stuff. So instead, it's important to stay focused on what actually matters. In this case... in this case, the fact that he's a scammer. You understand? The fact that he would say, you're gonna win such and such, and not actually give that to people, the fact that he would say that he was autographing shirts and it turns out that his team was autographing them, shit like that is what you focus on. But people made the mistake of focusing on so many wrong things. Hey, I gotta go to this gas station. I can feel how close he is, man. He was ready. Ugh. Anyway, so people would make the mistake of focusing on the dumbest shit. In fact, a few months ago, they focused on something so dumb that even I, who had never even heard of Mr. Beast, was taking his side, which was the fact that he was making these videos of himself, like, paying for the operations to get people cured of their blindness, and then he went to Africa and built some wells. Which is great. I mean, that's what they say. They would say something really stupid like, he's an ableist, as in, like, anti-disability. Like, trying to help blind people is taking away their identity as a blind person. He would literally have people saying stuff like that, which is so stupid, that they would then suddenly have to take Mr. Beast aside, right? But that only got people off his backs for a few months, and it did. It actually got people off his backs for quite a few months because they were so, like, over the idea, like, of people coming after him. Because if you came after him, people would say, oh, you're gonna focus on the blind shit again? Like, it's bad to make people not blind? And like I said, even me, even I, was suddenly on his side because of shit like that, because how stupid that is, right? But that only kept people occupied for a few months. I'm gonna try to get this crown. The Ava Chris Tyson stuff. What's up? Hang on. beneath. Damn. So, what I'm trying to say is, the Ava Chris Tyson stuff brought Mr. Beast back into the spotlight in a negative way. It helps people focus on what they should have focused on months ago, which is the fact that he is scamming little kids in order to make himself famous. And the beautiful thing, and you always love when this happens, is he's made it worse on himself by trying to cover it up. He's been deleting videos of the streams that he would do, where he would run these illegal lotteries. And like I said, check out Upper Echelon Gaming for like more detailed, non-Fortnite kind of investigation stuff that'll give you the real deets on how it is, in fact, 100% illegal. But, I just thought that was interesting, and I'm keeping an eye on it. He's still gonna be a billionaire bastard, but maybe it'll ruin his life in some way, because he never deserved. I can start off a match by talking about something in pop culture, and then just finish it strong. Because why the hell not? Oh, and if you want to see more of my fighting game stuff, I will be showing you more of the progress soon. I'm going to do a compilation of me getting to all the different characters at different ranks that I've been doing. And then going to show you where I'm at my current level now. Different tournaments coming up soon. I did an offline tournament in, was it April? Or late May. I think it was late May. So we have not forgotten that we are more fighting games than anything, but I still love my Fortnite too. Anyway, so yeah, this Mr. Beast stuff is interesting to me because it's so scummy, and he managed to get away with it because of people focusing on the wrong stuff instead of focusing on what was actually important, which is that he's a scumbag using scams and illegal lotteries to make himself rich. Like, imagine if instead of trying to make good content, which this is terrible content, let's not kid ourselves, but imagine if even what I'm doing now is like the bare minimum. Like, it's at least something as far as content's concerned. Imagine if my idea of content with quotation marks was literally just like, hey guys, like my channel, and I'll like send you some money. It's crazy that he was ever allowed to do that. It's crazy he's still allowed to do that. I mean, who knows how much trouble he's actually going to get into. It really depends on whether people continue coming at him and whether it's actually decided that that shit's really illegal. Someone as skeptical as Asmongold says that people will just forget about it and they don't really care. I disagree with Asmongold. You know, he says people don't care and they just want to be outraged for fun. I do care. And I legitimately think people should not be allowed to do stuff like that. I mean, do I have time and authority to go after someone for doing it? No, obviously. I don't have neither. Anyway, that's how I feel about that. That's about all. Peace. Oh, of course you can watch the rest of the match if you want. But I'm gonna be a little quiet now and focus. I tried to do this with a match before where I got to use a minigun for the first time, which I want to upload some of the clips to be at least using the minigun if I record it correctly, but I'm afraid I didn't. I mean, the reason I didn't just go ahead and use that match is because it lagged, and because I really messed up the talking at the beginning. By the way, this is the first time me trying to do something like this, so I will attempt to get better at it. I know this is not the smoothest transitions of me being like, But I am literally playing the game and not just recording over it. Like I said, I don't really want to edit, like, some reference images, because I could easily, like every other YouTuber, just show you images of Mr. Beast while I talk about Mr. Beast and being like, hey, this is the guy I'm talking about. But, if you know who he is, you know who I'm talking about. Would you rather watch me play Fortnite than look at his ugly face? Just to mention, the only way I can edit things right now is basically on my phone. If it's not directly from the game, where I can use the PlayStation editing thing, then the only editing thing I have is on my phone, which really sucks to use. I do have some videos coming that I slowly edited on my phone. These have been sort of like passion projects for a while. I could just get on one of those launch pellets. Whoa! That sucks. Anyway, be on the lookout for the next one. I'm gonna try to do this more regularly and talk about all kinds of things, because I've attempted to get into talking about things for a while, touching on pop culture here and there, talking on like the love of UFC, WWE, anime, all kinds of nerdy shit. But why not? Why not enjoy ourselves a little bit more? And we'll see what happens of it. Maybe even one day you'll get to see the actual stuff I'm working on. Been learning to draw for a few years now. Come on, Blondie. Can't need that credit. Yeah, let's see if she can do it. I haven't tried the new obstacle course. Apparently there's a new obstacle course they put in the game like yesterday. Now we're not lagging anymore. Oh, Harvey's got it for sure. We have to drop on him. Clearly knows what they're doing. Oh, we weren't even looking the right way. Dance on us. Jesus. 9 crown victories? What a goat.